right. Hello, my love. How are you doing today? I hope that everything is, all brand spanking, just getting new in your corner because now is the perfect time. Speaking of that, I drew a card for you today. So, your card is After the Storm. After the storm. So what does after the storm basically means? After the storm predicts that you are either going through a storm, about to encounter one, or you have already had one. If you are feeling antsy at this time, like just something's just rattling you up on the inside, doesn't matter what that thing is, you're just feeling antsy and you're like, gotta get my mind right, it's because you're going through a storm right now. And in order to get after the storm, that beautiful, shiny, the rainbows in the sky, everything's all clear, it's all misty, but in like a very refreshing kind of way. In order to get to that stage, you have to get through the storm. You can't avoid it. It is time to get through it. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about today when it comes to the mental purge. All right? I have been talking about purging for quite some time now. And that is because all these planets going into retrograde is all for a reason. It's all to help us evolve and build ourselves, manifest the things that we need, and also to allow us to understand the things that we need to release from our lives so that everything that we are manifesting is coming into this realm, like now. Okay? Cool. So, mental purge. We've already talked about how to manifest, abundance, wealth, your own self-image, your power, your being, every beautiful thing about you and the things that you are trying to create for yourself. Now, that always involves believing. Believe in yourself. Believe in the things that you want to manifest. Perceiving it. Allow it to be your reality. Once you perceive it, it becomes your manifested thing. It is expressed on the outside as it has been from the inside. You get in touch with a few people because we are interconnected metaphysical beings, okay? We connect, we interconnect with other beings. Show them, teach them, learn from them. We eventually create like a massive manifested unfolding idea. Bam! Manifestation. Now, what about that other nitty-gritty stuff? So that nitty-gritty stuff is going to be the things that no one really wants to touch. It's like we put that stuff in a corner in the closet for a reason, so that we don't have to touch that up until it's ready for us to pack up and move. Well, guess what? We're packing up and we're moving. This is what we're doing. Our evolution, our change, our manifestation. It's like it's time for a brand new structure, for a new home, for that sense of stability, strength, recognition. It's time for you to do you. So, in order for you to get there, you've got to start releasing. That is the storm that we are going through. If you're feeling antsy about something at this time, it's because it's time for you to acknowledge that thing and allow yourself to go through it so that you can release it, so that you can heal from it, forgive it, and allow that manifestation, that door that you were trying to open, to truly open. But in order for one door to open, you have to allow the other doors to close on itself. Close it. We're done with it now. That's what all these planets are telling you as well. Okay? So, we've talked about our manifestation. Now it's time to release. And after you release, it is time for you to represent it all. But first, we're going to talk about the releasing part, because we've already talked about the manifestation parts in all of my videos. And if you haven't checked out my videos, check them out. Okay? I'm here for you always. Woo! So, things that we have to release at this time. Think about your past pains. What have you been holding on to for quite some time? What have you been feeling just guilty, fearful, angry, sorrowful, grieving over? Something that has to do with, maybe last week, or maybe since you were like 3-4 years old. It's time for you to sit down, acknowledge that thing, and time for you to release it, okay? What kind of ties have you been trying to break with other people, other jobs, a certain lifestyle? It's time for you to start cutting ties with that too. Understand that in order for you to release yourself from these things, allow yourself to be in the storm. What does the storm feel like? Are the droplets going to be like just soft and thick, or are they going to be very hard, very stern? Are they going to come down on you while you're soaking wet, or are you just going to dance all in it? What are you going to do while you're in the storm? Don't think anything more or less of it. It's just a storm, something you have to go through, something you have to allow to release, okay? Understand your feelings that you've had with these memories, with these emotions, with these bonds, with these things that you cannot release. It's time for you to face it. Look at it in the face. Feel it. And allow it to leave you, okay? Allow all your unhealthy bonds, your ties, your pains, your grief, your sorrow, let it go. If you need to let go of who you were before in order to get to where you are now or get to where you want to be, let go of yourself too. It's okay to metaphorically kill yourself. I'm not saying, you got to stab yourself in the chest and, just, it's time to go. No, I'm just saying, if you want to create a completely different identity for yourself, you just have to leave your past one behind. That's okay. Acknowledge what you needed from it. Learn from it, okay? Learn from your past. Learn from your pain. Learn from your grief. Learn from all of these ties that you've had, because you've had all of these things for a reason. It is here to teach you. It's not here to torment you. It's here for you to realize something from it, okay? As you are feeling it, you come to terms with what kind of purpose it had to serve you. And now know that with these doors that you are opening, it doesn't serve you anymore, okay? So, even if you have to let go of who you were, let it go. Kill it off. It's okay, because it's time for a rebirth. It's time for a new sense of clarity within yourself, okay? You can do this. You absolutely can. If you need some sort of meditation tools in the middle of all of this, you let me know. I will drop a meditation video for you. It is okay if you need a little extra help. We all could use a little extra help, support, positivity, love going around. That is what people like me are here for, okay? Nani night, whoop whoop. Let me check my notes for a little minute. All right, so as soon as you close one door, it is time for another door to open. You're not forcing these doors open. You're just closing a door. Once you realize, once you surrender these doors, you will start to realize that other doors will just surrender itself, open it for you. And now it is time for the things that you are manifesting to truly come into reality. How beautiful is that, okay? So, that is your mental purge. Your mental purge is allowing you to enter this storm. You have to go through the storm in order to see the light out of it. That's a-okay. Because once you close these doors, once you allow yourself to feel, once you allow yourself to understand, you get a sense of clarity from it all. It surrenders itself from you. And a new door, a new opportunity, that thing that which you have been manifesting for yourself is rendered into your world. Amazing. Now, you've got manifestation rendering itself into your reality. What are we going to do next? It's time for you to represent that which is manifested. In order for you to keep focused, to stay on task, it is time for you to really be it. Okay? Don't just think it. Be it. Act it. Express yourself on a daily basis. Allow yourself to be overcome by it. Even if you don't directly feel it, understand this is your world. How are you going to shape your world? Well, you got to shape your world by first shaping yourself. Okay? You have all of that power. And once people see that change, that which you are creating, that change that which has already been manifested, that is then when manifestation becomes a mass perception. What? Yeah. So that happens, right? So, forgive. Now is the time for you to forgive once you've released. We know there are so many things that you've held on to for quite some time. And you're just feeling like something's bubbling up right about now. Release it. Forgive it. Forgive yourself too. It's okay. Alright? If you haven't read my blogs, read them. I'm telling you, it is okay. There is one labeled something about a cycle. I don't remember right now. Read that, okay? Now is the time for us to start breaking these cycles that we've been in for way too long. Things are going wild right now simply because it is time for us. We are really seeing what's going on. What are you going to do about what you are realizing? Be yourself. Please be yourself. In order to represent this manifestation that which is already unfolding for you, this world needs you to be you. That which you are manifesting is you. Don't be afraid to be yourself. This world needs you. It needs variety. It needs love. It needs change. You need change. It's okay if you feel vulnerable. That's all right. We're in a very vulnerable time right now. But as long as you are strong-minded with your vulnerability, you will strive. I know this, okay? Once you have that support internally, you've got that support externally. There's always someone on your side. Even if you don't realize it as yet, it's happening. You just have to switch around your perception and see what's really going on, okay? You're okay. And I've got a couple of suggestions for you as well. These are things that I do for myself personally in order to make sure that I am, in a good state of mind, to make sure that I'm continuously reminding myself that it's okay, continuously reminding myself to keep working, to keep releasing, to keep manifesting, because these things are happening. These things are amazing. These things at which we truly are. We're just shedding off some layers so that we could really reveal who we are, really reveal what's going on. This is the time of the veil dropping, even for our own identities. This is an exciting time, okay? But let me tell you what I do in order to, aid my journey. See this? This is citrine. I wear citrine all the time. Citrine promotes positivity and it balances you out. It's one of my favorite stones. You will always find me with at least one citrine stone on me, okay? Always, always, always. And that is because citrine will help to balance me out personally. If you carry around a little citrine your way, you'll start to realize, maybe your head will be a little clearer. Maybe you'll start being in a little brighter mood. It is here to elevate you emotionally and psychically as well, all right? One other thing that I do, where's my baby? Aha! Found it. One other thing that I do is I have labradorite with me. Labradorite is a really funky green rock. Yes, I'm talking about rocks now. No, but labradorite is what I have with me whenever I go to bed. Labradorite is the stone of many purposes, honestly. But one of its main qualities that I love for a fact is that it kind of takes you through your own internal labyrinth. Whatever you are trying to discover, this stone will answer it, just so you know. So what I usually do is, if I'm looking for something in particular, say you want to figure out what it is that you're trying to release from yourself. You need to figure out how to do it. You need to, find some sense of clarity. Find something that you need to work on so that you can have some open doors your way. Just ponder on that. Hold this rock. Set your intentions. Say, please, give me the sense of clarity that I need in order to get through my journey, in order to understand what I need to release, in order to understand what I need to be, do, and feel to get through my journey, in order to manifest, in order to truly purge that which no longer serves me. Okay? That's just a prime example. Now, you've got your intention in there. Feel it happening. And put that beside your head every time you go to bed, okay? And your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams after that. Your dreams from labradorite are here to teach you. They will get you through the nitty-gritty stuff, but you have to pay attention. Some people say that your dreams are not really significant. Sometimes it's just crazy stuff going on. It's not true at all. Especially when you have a labradorite right beside your head. Sleep with it all night, okay? And pay attention to your dreams. They really want to guide you. And this stone is a very good example of how that will all manifest itself. Okay? So, please remember, my dear, you are worth more than you hold on to. Now is the time for you to release that which does not serve you, that which does not aid you anymore, that which has been holding you back for too long. The antsy feeling you get, the storm that you're going through, is because it's time for you to release. It's okay to let go, because now it's time for you to get something new. You already know what you want to manifest. You're manifesting it right now. Now it's time to shed off some layers so that you can see the real beauty, okay? You've got this. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're an interconnected metaphysical being, and you never forget that, because you are powerful. Absolutely powerful. Okay, if you need more content, check out Nonnaheals.com. I've got plenty of articles for you to read, for you to learn from. And if you need any sense of guidance, Nonna, which is my business, or me, Nani, I have plenty of resources for you. I'm here for you. Check out the details below, and I'll provide everything that you need. All right? Mwah! I love you, and have a beautiful week.